Hello and welcome to the week 5 update of the 100 to 1 million challenge. Sorry this video is a little bit late. Well, it's one day late. I've had a very busy weekend and have just not had time to get it out in time for the Monday. So you should be viewing this on the Tuesday of this week. And so we started the week with our balance at about £193 and I was very happy with that, very happy with the progress so far. And now at the end of week 5, we are at £120. So it's been a terrible trading week. I've actually had no wins this week and only caught the losses. Missed a couple of wins, I believe, on either the Monday or the Tuesday, and just the rest of the week it was a bad one. There were either no trades or it was just very bad price. What I've learnt from this week is that I haven't had or inputted a limit, a daily limit or a loss limit or a win limit. And so I was kind of just playing it by ear, by emotion, which is, now I think about it, it's too much discretion on, that can lead to over trading, especially when we're trading so many pairs. It's very possible, because we have about 20 pairs in the list, all the losses could come. You could have 10 pairs that produce a loss in one day. And that's the thing with trading. What can happen or could potentially happen at some point probably will happen. So you have to think about that and plan for that and mitigate that, so you can mitigate the amount of damage you can do to your account. So because I didn't have that loss limit or win limit for the week, what happened was I missed a trade on Monday it required a bigger stop loss to actually enter the trade than I wanted, so I let it go without me, and that's fine. I then proceeded to take 3 losses in a row. I then, because psychologically I felt exhausted and didn't want to trade anymore, I stopped trading for that day, and if I had taken the next trade, it would have been a win. And so because I didn't have in place, you stop trading after this many losses or whatever, I felt annoyed and like, oh, this could have been a profitable day. Instead, I'm -3. And so the next day, of course, I decided to plow through. And if I were to take losses, I would just keep trading and take the 4th or the 5th. And the next day happened to be, again, a very bad trading day without a win. So I ended up taking 3 or 4 losses the following day. And looking back, this was all just emotional trading based on what had just happened, rather than an overall plan which would be for the best. So going forward, to stop this, my plan is maximum 2 losses. If I take 2 losses in a day, I'll stop, and just 1 win. If I take 1 win in the morning, bam, done, 5R, no more trading the rest of the day. Of course, there have been days where there have been, multiple wins, and it's going to affect, trading in that way. But for me, it's going to be psychologically, I've learned, it's going to be much easier to deal with if I know I have a limit at the start of the day. So that is the lesson for this week, I guess. I'm annoyed at myself for not incorporating that earlier. It's a pretty standard thing in trading to have that kind of limit, but I guess I was just excited to start this. I wanted to get it done. It's a different way of trading. I'm risking more. It's using a personal account rather than a funded account, and it's all, So we're figuring things out as we go along. We're week 5. It feels like I've just had a terrible week, and it feels like I've blown an account, but really I'm still ahead. So, but if I think about it, this first 5 weeks has really been a good learning curve, and now going forward, I'm going to be much stronger moving forward with this challenge. So it's been a blessing really and it's the only real way to learn about your strategy and about how you want to trade, and having a set goal and trying to get there and then coming across these hurdles, actually trading it rather than just coming up with it in your head is the best way to learn and figure things out, because it's practical experience rather than just theorizing. So yeah, I'm pretty happy going forward, and looking forward to seeing what this next week brings. And if it's another losing week, so be it. Again, it's just a challenge. It's a psychological challenge. It's a journey, and it was always a chance that these bad things could happen. But yeah, let's plow forward, and I will see you next week. Kind of a short video this week, kind of a short update. I didn't really go through any trades. There wasn't that much interesting that I haven't really shown before. But of course, you can still keep up with me throughout the week. If you follow on Instagram, I'll be posting stuff now and again on the story and reels and things like that to keep you updated. And if you obviously subscribe on YouTube, then you can keep up to date with this. And if you go on magicfx.net and you are more interested in the strategy, or you want to follow and join my email list, then get on there as well. But other than that, oh, sorry, and the MyFX book, if you want to stay updated on the challenge, there'll be a big red, whatever you call it, red bar showing the week that's just gone. So you can have a look at that and laugh at me if you want. But other than that, yeah, I will see you next week.